What up, Aggies? It's your boy A&T-roy. Anybody else watching also? This is your boy A&T-roy back with another unofficial-ish A&T athletics report. Um, so if you would like, comment, share, and subscribe. All right. Hang on a second. Let me get my background going here. So I'm going to talk a little bit about what happened last week, and then what's coming up this week, going to be happening this week, and then a little bit about football. Um, so here we go. So last week, the Lady Aggies scheduled pretty much a replacement game for the games that they were missing. I forgot who they were supposed to be playing, but they scheduled a replacement game with Delaware State, where they went up to Delaware and took on the Lady Bengals. I forget what they are. Oh, Delaware State Hornets. Delaware State Hornets. So they took on the Lady Hornets. Man, that game, it was really weird. Halftime, we up 6 or 7. I'm like, what's going on? Is Delaware State really that good? Oh man, I think 3:33 into the third quarter, left in the third quarter. We were only up 3. I'm like, oh my gosh, we're gonna mess around and lose this game, or at least it be close against Delaware State, who I didn't remember being picked to finish very well in the MBAC. Well, I'll tell you what. After 3:33 left in the third quarter, the Lady Aggies went on a run. I think it was at one time 24-0. We ended up winning that game by 27. So the ladies showed up there and took their time getting themselves together. Matter of fact, after halftime, they went up double digits, maybe like 14, and then lost the lead again down to 3. But again, they won by 27. I'm going to make a couple comments here around our team. I think I might have said some of this in the past, but Shannon Scott, graduate transfer from Georgia Tech, stat stuffer. She really does a lot of things well. 6 feet, 6 foot, whichever one she's supposed to be. She's 6 feet tall, let's say it that way. Can score, play defense, handle the basketball, mid-range game, get to the basket. A lot of things. She's doing great for us. Matter of fact, I think she's been co-MBAC Player of the Week 2 times in a row. I don't think she got it this week for this week's games, but 2 weeks in a row. Of course, Deja Winters didn't have a great game. I think she was 2 of 13 from 3, or 2 of 13 overall. Didn't have a great shooting game, but still she's a great threat. She's really our most prolific three shooter on the Lady Aggies team. But I want to say this: Sean Kelly Darks, true freshman point guard, poise, can do everything. I mean, she shoots the 3 whenever she does. She doesn't take a lot of those. She's more of a distributor from what I can tell. She can get to the basket. She can get to the basket with both hands. She shoots free throws well. She has the knack to be able to have the right kind of pace and to pick it up and go whenever it looks like she wants to. Man, she is an outstanding player. So Sean Kelly Darks, kudos to her. I think she's gotten some stuff, freshman Player of the Week, that kind of thing already. All right, let's talk about track and field. So our men's and women's track and field teams went down to the University of South Carolina. I think it was just on Saturday. Man, we continue to show out. I think many of you have probably seen the Facebook posts and Twitter and maybe even on Instagram of the fact that our men are now ranked, as of this week, number 2 in the country among all schools in the NCAA in track and field. They are a little bit behind Arkansas. Arkansas has a powerhouse track and field program, but ahead of LSU, ahead of, I think, Oregon and other schools that have great track programs. We are right now number 2 in the country. Yeah, those things will change, and we'll see what happens and all that stuff. But matter of fact, great to be there. Our top 2 400-meter runners, Randolph Ross and, oh my gosh, his name is going to leave me. Both ran the 200 meters. Randolph and another one of our runners, I think he runs 200 and he doesn't run the 400, but they actually tied with the fastest time, like 20.69. And so Randolph can do both 200 and 400, as well as Trevor Stewart. That's his name. Trevor. If you all remember, Trevor won the NBAC last year, outdoor, went to the NCAA, barely, and I mean barely. If he had known that guy was coming, I'm sure Trevor could have leaned forward and won the NCAA national championship in the 400 meters. But I forget what school the guy was from, came up behind him and barely out-leaned him at the finish line. But Trevor actually is running behind Randolph Ross, as if Randolph is the better 400 runner. So frankly, what this says to me is we will have a strong 400-meter team with 2 of the fastest 400-meter runners in the country, with Randolph Ross and Trevor Stewart. Of course, Randolph Ross is the coach's son. So yeah, ladies basketball and men's and women's track and field. We won a bunch of different events, both men and women, and had some hot finishes. And so you can go on NCATaggies.com, and I think you'll be able to see results of who did what. All right, this coming week, I'm actually going to tell you this one thing that's happening today, and that is the Lady Aggies volleyball team will be headed over to UNCG. I don't remember the time exactly, but you can go on NCATaggies.com and look at the volleyball schedule, and you'll get the time. I think it's probably 7 o'clock. So today at UNCG, I'm not so sure there might be a way to watch it, but what A&T has announced is that we'll be able to watch the A&T volleyball games or matches at home. I don't know what UNCG is doing. Maybe you have to go to UNCG's website and see if they have a link or information on how you might be able to watch the volleyball match with them. Our volleyball team is expected to be very good too. So hopefully we'll do well in that space also. Also coming up this weekend, our men's basketball team will be at Corbett both Saturday and Sunday. The Lady Aggies will be at Corbett both Saturday and Sunday. And bowling will be, I think, at Coppin State both Saturday and Sunday. And of course, I will put the details in the comments section for this video after I post it. So we'll be able to, I think, see both the men and the women's basketball team and possibly bowling. I'm not sure if Coppin State will air that, but of course you can look at the Coppin State website and their sports website and see if they're going to be showing it. All right, so let's talk a little bit of football. As of today, we got 1 month left before the season starts for us. We are scheduled, if Rona doesn't mess it up, to play South Carolina State over at Sullivan and Lindsay in Truist Stadium. I think they don't have a time, but I expect it's going to be an afternoon since it's late February. It'll probably be cold. So February 27th is our first game, and it's against South Carolina State. Next Wednesday, of course, is the National Signing Day for college football players. I think it's next Wednesday, first Wednesday of the month. So we should be getting some more signees, as I understand it from the podcast. From a podcast, yes, that Box to Row did with Coach Washington. We're going to be signing some more kids, and so we'll be able to see what we get from that. And I'm going to tell you what we've already signed between the December signing date and today is outstanding. So I'm going to give a little bit of detail about that at some point here, especially when I see the final roster and see who's actually going to be playing in the spring. I'll probably do that. 27th. And on the 13th, I'm actually going to do what I'm calling a big reveal. And I'm probably going to do it via video around some of the kids that we're going to have, at least what I know so far, on the team that we didn't have on our team last year, especially related to star ratings, 2 to 4 star players that we didn't have last year during the last game last year. It is outstanding. It is unprecedented. And I'm talking about probably unprecedented just by itself in the number that it is, that it's more than what we've ever had on our team at one time until at least last year, maybe. Never do I believe we've had this many starred players on our team coming in 1 year than what we've had on the whole team in other years. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. All right, so I think that's it. Football. So other teams did announce their schedules, but they're coming later. Bowling. Yeah, we already said that they start this weekend. Men's and women's golf, and we're already starting volleyball today. So that's it for now, I think. All right, A&T-roy.